allegiance to the Ski Town Throwdown and the skiing pride for which it stands. One ski nation, indivisible, with trash talk and powder for all.
Well, John, that said, we're finally here, the Ski Town Throwdown Finals.
We sure are here, John. Thanks for having me, Jim.
Yes, John, it feels good to be here. And I don't know if I've seen a border clash in a long time quite like this. And you?
Well, John, it reminds me of the 1994 Stanley Cup Finals, Vancouver versus New York, Trevor Linden, Mark Messier. Heck of a battle.
7 games, I believe. And
You're correct,
you
John.
know, I haven't seen a rivalry quite like this since, I don't know, Alanis Morissette versus Tony Braxton.
Neil Young versus Notorious.
Seth Rogen versus Louis C.K.
Furs versus flannels.
Right? Turkey burgers versus salmon burgers? I don't know. Where do we stop?
Well, we could go Margaret Atwood or, I don't know, Hunter S. Thompson.
Wow, that's a great point. I was going to go Celine Dion or TLC. Great rivalry there.
Champagne versus Molson.
Wow.
Tasty all
Making
around.
me thirsty. How about large marketing budgets versus just a guy in his flannel going around town?
Eating cured salmon.
Oh, John. Well, John, should we take a seat and get into it?
We shall, John.
John, from 64 ski areas down to 2, we're coming at you live. It's the Ski Town Throwdown Finals. We've got Mount Washington, the winner of the Great White North region, who took out Red and then Schweitzer out of the far west to make the finals. They're up against Aspen. You've heard of Aspen. They're out of the Rocky Mountain West region, taking down Steamboat and then Sugarloaf out of Maine and the Big East. John, it's a crazy final matchup. It's Canada. It's the USA. What are you looking for here?
Well, John, I think we should cheers to Ski Town Throwdown Trois. It's been a heck of a tourney, the greatest tournament in the world. Cheers to you, folks.
Cheers to you, voters.
Voters. That said, John,
That is rum. That is a shot of rum.
it is, John. Well, anyhow, I've voted twice today already with both email addresses. Excuse me. And it's been a heck of a race through 2.5 days. Excuse me, John. We are at 3,900 votes for Aspen, down to 3,300 for Mount Washington. But, folks, you know, people want to call this a David versus Goliath. I'm not buying it. I'm not buying it at all. You can throw out your...
Can't fool this guy.
Yeah, you can throw out your Greek mythology or Roman mythology, whatever it is. Mount Washington is a powerhouse. It's on an island, folks. One gigantic island, surrounded by multiple bodies of water, John.
That's true, John. It's a big island. By the way, David and Goliath, I believe that's from the Bible, Christians. And a big island. They also have some big names. Pamela Lee Anderson, she could swing this race. She's from the island herself.
Well, John, Pamela likes to ski those bumps, no doubt about it, let me tell you. But there are a lot of bumps in the landlocked region of Pitkin County, which is Aspen's locale. And, you know, Aspen, these guys, they bring it. They're really stepping up their game. Last year, they were taking out some ads in the local news. This year, they're buying stuff. Look, we know they got money, okay? They could be considered a super PAC, but still, you got to get the vote out, people. And they're doing it. It's great to see, John. I'm just elated right now. I'm exhausted from 5 weeks of voting. It's been a lot to handle, but I'm exhausted from happiness.
Well, we've been knocking on a lot of doors, getting a lot of votes out there. It's been a real grassroots effort all the way from Canada down to the America. And you know what? I'm just happy it's going to be over, John.
I bet Trevor Linden is as well, John, because I bet he's been voting quite a bit. I don't know if Mark Messier even knows about this tournament.
Well, we should have Pam talk to him because I know those two know each other.
She would certainly sway some votes, huh, John?
Anyway, I'm John.
And I'm John.
We'll see you next year.